Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It's fantastic you are here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on the Corrs, Irish band The Corrs, and through the song Runaway, which is pretty much the song that the world met them through. We talked about how amazing it is to have that someone special in your life and to do life with them. So I trust you found that one an encouragement. Well, we're going on today to a bunch of guys that were formed in Berkeley, California in 1991. Adam Durick on lead vocals, Jim Burgess on drums, Dave Bryson on guitar, Charlie Dillingham on keyboards, David Immergluck on guitar, Millard Powers on bass, and Dan Vicky on guitar. So there's a few guys in this particular band. Looks like it's a 7-piece, lots of guitars, and certainly when we get onto the clips in a minute, you'll see how all those guitars just work so well together to actually create a beautiful sound. These guys are very much in the alternate rock, alternate pop category, and the guys we're talking about today are the Counting Crows. The name apparently came from a bit of a saying, one for sorrow, and that particular poem is about counting of magpies. Now, the crow family is part of the magpie family, so that's where Counting Crows came from. It's funny how you get these names. Having been in a band myself once, very hard to come up with a band name that's going to kind of work, and we kind of come up with one eventually. And there's certainly lots of groovy band names out there. Counting Crows is quite unique, I'm thinking. Now, between 1993 and 2014, they have sold there's been 7 studio albums, 5 live albums, 2 compilation albums, and 32 singles. It's estimated they sold around 20 million albums, so relatively successful in the scheme of things. They've had 2 Grammy nominations and 1 Oscar nomination, so pretty well regarded in the world of music. And they are famous and well known for their energetic live performances. Adam in particular has an incredible voice. He just really carries the story. And he's just got a quirkiness about him as well that makes him quite compelling. So extremely passionate and energetic live performances, that is for sure. Now, I first met the Counting Crows through the Shrek 2 soundtrack when they did Accidentally in Love. Now, we'll get onto that one in a minute, because the song I really wanted to talk about today is the song Round Here. This came off the August and Everything After. This was the debut album for them in 1993, and this particular album sold 7 million copies, so extremely successful album, this one. There's a couple of songs which are on the album which kind of just got them into a bit of a household name status a little bit. But this one song in particular is a song Round Here. Now, I was looking at the video of this one, and I got someone else to have a look at the video of this one, and we thought, man, there's just so much in this clip. It's very hard to work out what it's actually about. There are 3 characters that recur through this video. One is a girl carrying a suitcase, going somewhere. There's a girl, almost an angel girl type character, carrying a sign, just a street sign, and then we've got a guy carving out his niche in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by interesting gadgets and clocks and all sorts of bits and pieces. And you may be thinking, well, what's this song about? A little bit of thinking is maybe there's something about one of the lines is we staying up very, 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 very late. That's something that our parents tell us to go to bed. And it's almost a little bit like, well, I did all that stuff and it made no difference to my life. And so there's just something in that. But I think we can go a little bit further here today and talk a little bit more about why do we always need to be told what things are about. I think the power of this particular song is that it is a very mysterious and a bit ambiguous. And it gives us the opportunity to be able to work out for ourselves what it is about. In this day and age where Google gives us everything that we need to know, or whatever browser you might be using, we Google something to work out what it is. We don't often spare the opportunity to think for ourselves, well, what do I reckon this thing's about? We jump to Google and we try to come up with a definition. Because definitions are easy, right? We can put them into a box and think, yep, got that one sorted now. And we don't get the opportunity to reflect and to contemplate on things quite as much. I think what this song provides us with an opportunity today to do is to say, look, I'm not going to Google this. I'm going to just watch this clip and work out where it's going to take me and to work out for myself what it's trying to say. I think there's sufficient mystery in this song to be able to do that. And they say that art isn't so much about working out what the thing is. If you're looking at an obscure painting on the wall and you think, I have no idea what that is. Well, let's go a little bit more into what the artist was trying to portray. You know, why did he choose the paint that he chose, the colours he's chosen, the way the picture looks. It might be a big landscape, or it might be a couple within the landscape. Why do you choose the things that you choose to write about? Why are lyrics written the way that they are written? There's got to be mystery in lyrics. A little while ago, I talked about the Beatles and their song Yesterday. You know, all at once, it was yesterday. It wasn't yesterday, but today it's yesterday. There's something very mysterious about those lyrics, and I want yesterday back. And we think, well, it gets us to think about our own yesterday moments. Songs like that one, it's one of the best ever written, particularly that lyrics. Round Here is very much the same. It's very much a look at life, perhaps looking at where we've come from and where we are now, and trying to work out whether the plan was part of the plan or not. Maybe it's not part of the plan, so therefore we're kind of leaving the plan behind a bit and going our own way. I think the takeaway from the video today is I'm not going to say too much more about this song. I think what you need to do is you need to look at the clip, which we'll get onto a second, and watch it for yourself and come up with your own thoughts about what the song's about. And certainly, you know, if you want to drop a comment below about what you think the song's about, it'd be great to get a bit of a community thinking about, well, I've come up with my own thoughts about what this song's about, and I just want to share it with you. I think there's certainly an opportunity and invitation for us to do that today with this song. Well, so I trust that will be an encouragement. I think we need to have a bit of curiosity about us, a little bit of skepticism, a little bit of, well, I'm going to try and work out for myself what it is, because, you know, I might discover some gem for myself that I hadn't previously thought of. And maybe that will get me to think about something in a new way. I think Round Here certainly provides that opportunity today to do just that. So I trust that will be an encouragement for you today. So let's get on to the clip. So yes, we do have Round Here. We've got the official clip. This is the one I'm talking about. This is the one that I reckon you should watch. Come up with some own thoughts about what you think it might be about. Because it's a little bit obscure and a bit different. And sometimes we need obscure and different to sink through to us somehow. Now, Adam's vocals in this song are absolutely incredible. It requires starting off quiet and gradually builds and builds. The vocals in this are phenomenal. And I think when you think about energetic, live and passionate, this is well and truly one of the songs you think about is that one. So we've got both the official clip, and I thought if you wanted to look at a live version of this one, that one's there for you to have a look at as well. Now, there was also Mr. Jones. This came off, again, the August and Everything After album. This is a very well-known song for the cast, the Counting Crows. I nearly got the name wrong there, Counting Crows. Probably where a lot of the world actually met the Counting Crows was this particular song, again, that came off the debut album Everything, August and Everything After. So there's a live version of that one, which is pretty cool. And then I've also talked about the song Accidentally in Love. This came off the Shrek 2 soundtrack. Probably I had heard of those songs before, but when I heard Accidentally in Love, I thought, oh right, okay, so that's these guys, yeah. So a bit more upbeat and a little bit more, commercial, I suppose, but it is. Accident Love is perfect for the Shrek movie. This was Shrek 2, so we'd already had Shrek rescuing Fiona, who wasn't just a beautiful princess, she was also an ogre herself, and how these two, and we got Donkey and Puss in Boots and everybody else, and how that relationship kind of forms over time. And yes, they have fallen in love, and they got married, and there's a whole, newly married thing going on there. And we've got some beautiful clips of, her throwing mermaids into the water and all sorts of exciting things. But this song is perfect for this quirky nature of this movie. And certainly Accidental Shrek 2 was all about them going too far away, which is where Fiona grew up. And it's all a bit of a shock to the system when they get there and all the stuff that plays out while they are there. But a perfect song for that Shrek 2 movie. Got the official clip of that one, and we've also got a live clip of that one, so you look at both of those ones as well. It's always good to see a well-known song done live, just to see the fact that it actually can be done live, which is well and truly what the Counting Crows can do. So those 5 clips the links are in the description below. So feel free to look at all of those or some of those, but certainly have a look at the official clip for around here, because that's the song we've been talking about today. And by the way, I've also included my last video from the Corrs and the song Runaway. So if you want to recap on that one, feel free. Well, if you've come back for another video, really great for you to do so. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. It's really great that you're here. Now, I never actually say the whole like and subscribe thing to my people. You deserve better than that, really. If you're gonna like it, you're gonna do it no matter what. So I never say that, but the encouragement always is to come back for another one if you would like. And always watch my videos to the end is the other thing I like to say. And please note my invitation below that if you want me to look at a request like I did a little while ago with Alice Cooper, feel free just to drop it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to do that one for you. Well, that's it for today. Next time we're going to go on to the Cranberries and their story and their success and their tragedy as well. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.